match 3.
Yeah, and this was one of those things where I feel it was. I haven't seen one of these, but they have one of these backstage promo
Okay.
interviews between the actual competitors, like face to face. So you had Bret Hart there and Rowdy.
These backstage promos were getting
Yeah,
wild. I was like,
and I think that's just the trade off that we had. Vince is like, well, we can't have too many matches.
right.
So how do I feel this time? I need to make this like three hours long. It's WrestleMania,
Okay. So we have
So
Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper.
yeah, and this match goes 18 minutes and 51 seconds.
A singles match for the
Mm.
WWF
Continental
Intercontinental
Championship.
Championship.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Okay, I'll get you one from the fridge.
Don't run off right now.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay. So, Maria,
Yeah.
you're a fan of Roddy Piper,
Yes.
and you're a fan of Bret Hart.
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't know if anyone's listening or if you plan on watching this match. Bobby Heenan, commentator, says 2 ugly people looking at each other. And that just cracked me up because it was just so silly when they were staring at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy watching Roddy wrestle, but I'm rooting for Bret this match. So I don't know if that's surprising to you. He has my heart in this match. This is a solid match. It was a little slow in the beginning, but I mean, they came back with a vengeance towards the end.
Right, they sure did.
Yep.
So, this is match has a lot of things here because I believe, if I remember correctly, that Roddy was actually able to train in the Hart dungeon. That Bret Hart's father trained a lot of wrestlers and to start a professional wrestling career.
Okay.
So these guys are very familiar with themselves, not only professionally but personally. And I actually see this as a passing of the torch. Roddy Piper's been doing this for a while.
Right.
And Bret is already intercontinental champion before, and now he's gonna be an intercontinental champion again. Spoiler alert for those people. But he does end up winning this match here after he reverses a sleeper hold that Roddy Piper has on him, and does one of those kind of like upside down. I'm not flip kind of to get hit Roddy Piper's shoulders on the mat, and he gets the pin and the win.
Right. I mean, Roddy's hair looks great. Vibrant.
Oh yeah, right.
It was like vibrant, flying through the wind with him during this match.
His nice feathered hair.
I was like, what is this? Can I get hair like that? And then
yeah, I'm still waiting for my hair like that. But I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Me either. I mean, Hart's bleeding. Those moves by Bret at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, woots, because we see a suplex, a neck breaker, we see back breakers, and Roddy's blocking his wrestling boot. But they're executing like move after move. Yeah. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite matches.
Yeah.
Not only because of the storytelling at the beginning, where they're going back and forth, and Bret is pretty much getting the best of Roddy Piper to begin the match, and eventually Roddy gets tired and he spits at his direction. I don't know if he actually makes it because they are a few distance away.
Right.
But
I mean, also we see Roddy toss Bret into the ref, and that's 250 pounds coming at that ref. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we get Bret Hart down on his luck, and Roddy Piper wants to finish this match, and he goes for the bell. And he actually has a moment of weakness, I guess you could say, because in his character, more than likely, before, you would see that Roddy would probably have no problem with cheating and actually, taking the shortcut and actually using the bell, but he doesn't. He listens to the crowd, he puts the bell, and then that's how he ends up losing. And but the only thing I didn't like here, because I don't feel like it was warranted, was the blood. besides that, I don't think the blood added anything to it.
Okay.
And it came at a weird time where just Roddy just gives him like one punch. It's not like he's been working his face.
Right.
He just strikes Bret, and then Bret's down, and you can see that he's starting to do that little picking at the blade at the top of his forehead.
You're like, oh, it's getting bleedy, but
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it didn't add anything.
So Bret Hart wins, and I'm here for it. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Yes.
Are you happy with that win?
Yes, I am.
Me too. Yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome. So would you recommend for those listening and watching?
Yes. If you are a fan of Roddy Piper or Bret Hart, or just want to see a good match, and for some reason you're scrolling down
not doom scrolling,
but you're like, what do I watch? I have Peacock. If you decide to watch WrestleMania 8, this is one of the matches we recommend,
or look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, but we don't endorse that. We want you to go but yeah, and we move on here, and we get an appearance by the Family Feud guy, Ray Combs. Let's play the feud. I remember watching this guy.
I do too.
Yeah, he was fun, and he had some very good quips in here with these guys.
Tell us some of those quips.
Oh, I can't really remember, but
I was gonna say not to be confused with the quips that we use for toothbrushes.
Yeah,
we use those.
Yeah, but yeah, he was just roasting all the people based on their appearance, or just how their outfits looked and things like that.
You're right. He did do a really good job.
Yeah. I'm sorry, rest in peace, Ray Combs, because I don't know what type of demons he had, but unfortunately
he passed away.
Oh, he took his life.
So. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Wow. I was gonna ask. So we see my first introduction to Lex Luger. Is that right? We see a promo with Lex Luger. He's wearing a tank. I'm looking at his shirt, and
I believe you're talking about.
Was it him?
Yeah, it was Lex Luger. Yes, sorry.
Okay, so I'm seeing this cool shirt that he's wearing, and I'm like, this shirt, this guy is such a beast. He's huge. This has to be custom made. What do you think? Did you see that?
Is his shirt custom made?
Yeah, I'm like, this guy has like a huge neck, just like his shoulders. He's just a huge guy. And sorry to take us out of focus. I'm so excited about it. But Gorilla says he found somebody more conceited than Bobby Heenan.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not really a fan of Lex Luger just because of I don't think he to me was very entertaining.
Oh.
And then I'm very upset with the things that he does personally that end up impacting other wrestlers. So that's I guess my hang up. But if you enjoyed him, I mean, don't let me influence you. That's the whole point of this.
That's my first introduction to him. So that's me meeting him first time, just taking a look at how huge he is. So I guess we'll see more of his wrestling to come.
Yeah, because did you notice the shirt he was wearing?
I did.
It said WBF. Now, for people that don't know, the WBF was the World Bodybuilding Federation. Wow. What ends up happening is Vince decides to buy a bodybuilding competition.
What?
It only lasts for 2 to 3 years. I think this is the last year that it's in, 1992, before it ends up folding in. Okay. And that's where we get Lex Luger from. That's what the WBF stands for.
Wow. I'm so intrigued. Very curious. I'm a fan of hearing about that stuff only because of Arnold. So, and then his history and his trajectory of bodybuilding, which is super cool, super awesome. And a big fan of that guy. So